Ladies and gentlemen, in the past few days, the barrels of the united opposition have all been pointing towards one Fred Okengo Matiangi, as many associated him and his allies as projects of the state meant to divide and destroy the united opposition ahead of the 2027 general election. Fred Matiangi, reading between the lines, has recently taken the steps of disassociating himself with the leaders believed to be compromised projects of President William Ruto. Among those that have been vindicted in the past is none other than Githunguri MP GATHONI WAMUCHOMBA, who was in the past accused of being a Ruto's mole within the united opposition, with the sole purpose being to ruin the chances of Matiangi's presidency. GATHONI and fellow MPs with same dreams and affiliations came together to form the Kenya MOJA Alliance. But since the cover was blown by Gachagua and his allies, GATHONI WAMUCHOMBA, and the Kenya MOJA Brigade has currently changed. Most of the members of parliament from the Kenya Moja are now currently disassociating themselves with GATHONI WAMUCHOMBA due to how a cover was blown as a project of the state. Members of Parliament Babu Owino and the Senator of Nairobi Edwin SIFUNA have currently continued to do their countrywide tours alone in the absence of GATHONI WAMUCHOMBA. In the past, GATHONI WAMUCHOMBA had sworn an alliance to Fred Matiangi and was campaigning for Matiangi's presidency. But now, since it seems that even Matiangi himself doesn't want to be involved with GATHONI WAMUCHOMBA, it seems that she has currently taken a backseat and decided, you know what, I am not going to force myself into Matiangi's team no more. According to what we have been seeing lately, after Matiangi was vindicted and accused of being a mole of Ruto, or I mean a project of the state, Matiangi decided, you know what? He is not going to be associated with people that are ruining his chances to the presidency. And that is why recently he has not been seen with GATHONI WAMUCHOMBA and the team. But you know what? It seems that Babu Owino and Edwin SIFUNA also did not have the knowledge that GATHONI WAMUCHOMBA was an affiliate of Ruto's allies. And that is why recently they have been going on doing their daily campaigns in different parts of the country without GATHONI WAMUCHOMBA. Now, though it seems that the Kenya Moja Alliance has currently fallen apart, but they are coming up with a new solution where currently GATHONI WAMUCHOMBA is currently going ahead to front another candidate as their preferred candidate for the Kenya Moja Alliance ahead of the 2027 general election. Yet, in the past, they wanted to be associated with Matiangi. But seeing that Matiangi does not want to be associated with them for the purpose of them being involved with the state and being called the projects of William Ruto, they have decided they are not going to force themselves on Matiangi no more. And I tell you, by the way, this gives a Matiangi a negotiation chance. And this actually predicts, it actually frees Matiangi from the tag that he has carried for the past few days as a project of the state. Now, according to the latest intel, Nairobi Senator Edwin SIFUNA could be the face of a new political wave ahead of the 2027 general election, with reports indicating that the Kenya Moja movement plans to field him as its presidential candidate. According to Taifa Leo Gazette, the youthful coalition led by SIFUNA and composed mainly of first and second term members of parliament is gearing up to challenge both President William Ruto's administration and the united opposition bloc. The group has made it clear that it will not align itself with either camp. The Bumula MP Jack Wamboka said the movement is confident about backing Sifuna, insisting that young leaders must take charge of the country's future. And I quote him, "We are talking to Senator Sifuna, and come the year 2027, we will have our own choice," he said. The Sabaot MP Caleb Amisi added that it was time to allow a new generation to lead, arguing that veteran politicians had failed to bring stability to Kenya. Kitutu Church's South MP Anthony Kibagedi also revealed that the coalition, which cuts across party lines, intends to end the political dominance of both Ruto and Raila Odinga. The movement's growing influence could shake ODM, especially after Sifuna hinted at quitting the party if it backs Ruto in the 2027 general election. Other members, including GATHONI WAMUCHOMBA, Babu Owino, Clive Gisairo, Obadiah Barongo, and Wamboka, they insist they will stay united until they take power, signaling a major generational shift in Kenyan politics. Looking at it, I see this political outfit, which is also affiliated, by the way, to the Member of Parliament of Keharu, Didi Nyoro. They can go ahead and form their own political coalition. But one thing that we urge them not to do is we don't want them to involve themselves with Fred Matiangi. Because if they do so, knowing that the tagline they have carried for the past few weeks, more so the tagline that has been put on one GATHONI WAMUCHOMBA, it ruins the chances of Fred Matiangi's presidency. Because many will view, if the GATHONI WAMUCHOMBA fraternity and team, the Kenya MOJA Alliance, continues campaigning for Matiangi, and these people have been rumored to be affiliated with President William Ruto, then they will ruin Matiangi's chances to the presidency. And once Matiangi comes to the negotiating table in the united opposition and seeks a chance of becoming either the flag bearer or the running mate in the united opposition, then allegations will also be tabled by his counterparts in the united opposition, who will argue that they cannot trust him. For those that are campaigning for him, for those that are his campaign team in the Kenya MOJA Alliance, are projects of President William Ruto. And that is why I say this works in benefit of Matiangi and not in his disadvantage. Let them go ahead and form another political outfit. Let them field Sifuna. Let them field Didi Nyoro. Let them field whoever they feel like. Because we know these people are funded by the state. Now, if they are funded by the state, the moment they affiliate themselves with with Fred Matiangi, they will destroy his chances. And those that believe in Matiangi's candidature, they don't want that. They don't want anything that might come in between Matiangi's candidature and with the united opposition. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what's up. I would love to know your take in regards to this matter. Leave a comment on the comment section. See you in our next video. This is the Kenyan Daily Report.